Okay, that's a great track there by Bayonix. And what a cool fact to know about that group right there. It also features the artist Rojai, who's also a modern funk artist himself.
Yeah, Rojai, we've done so much good stuff together. Really inspiring visually disabled artist like Stevie Wonder. It's just an amazing experience playing with him. He's really connected into that primal spirit. He also did some collab with Sally Green, who just did some work with Buscrate, some amazing new funk. Sally Green did a bunch of backup vocals on his last funk album.
Nice. Yeah, and that's that funk album, which is on Austin Boogie Records. Am I correct?
You got it.
Nice. Yeah, I know the joint, man. I know the joint. It's one of those ones that I'm aware of quite a few tracks on the LP, but man, I've got so much in circulation. I need to get back into that. Really, there's some good jams on there. Okay, so just moving on then, going back and talking about the Bay Area, the current scene. I know there's a lot of vibing going on there. You mentioned earlier about people like Sweater Funk and stuff like that, but is there anybody else who's popping about at the moment?
Well, I can't mention Sweater Funk without bringing up the Pendletons. Sweater Funk used to do the regulars at the Knockout, but then they do these planned events with live groups. At least, I don't know, it must have been half a dozen a year at the Elbow Room. And every time they would put on the Pendletons, which is this great project that I've been playing keys and guitar in for a number of years. They put out 2 really funky albums, and then a couple other singles and 45s. It consists of Eric Boss, DJ Ida Boss, who has been an inspiration since the early 2000s to me. He started Slept On Records, which is one of the first vinyl record companies that I ever got to be a part of, when he put out a track with Black Alicious. Originally, he was Black Alicious's DJ.
Okay.
And then the other side of that is Trailer Limon, and they both sing. Eric Ida Boss, he's like a baritone, and he's just a genius writer. He writes songs, just really great lyricist. And they come together with their 2 varying styles, and it's just magic to me. The last album that we did that I'm really proud of, we did it a little differently because they brought everybody into the studio for one day. They brought Dame Drummer in, one of the best drummers in the Bay Area, and a few other players together, and we just slammed out the whole album in one day.
What?
And, they put it together on their own with all the writing, and I just was blown away. The album is called 2 Steps Away. It has a bunch of cameos on it, but it's probably the best thing that I've been a part of that I can think of.
Wow. Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a super group.
It is.
Because like I didn't know like Trailer Limon was part of the group. That's crazy.
Yep. He likes us Pisces, I suppose. He's a Pisces also. We're kind of humble, and we just like to stay in the music. We're not always speaking up. In his case, he's the vocalist, but me in particular, there's just so much fun to be had. I'll cameo. I'll find myself singing on maybe 1 in every 10 tracks I release, but then I forget about singing it and get lost in the world of keyboards and drums and everything else.
Man, I need to really catch up on this and dig it up, man, because it sounds like it's going to be right up my street, especially if you're playing the keys on it as well.
Yeah. I usually play everything on my own stuff, especially, you sometimes people regularly talk about the pandemic era and the isolation, but that I joke with XL. We joked the other day with XL Middleton, who's down in LA, an amazing modern funk synth player and producer. Mm-hmm. We joked that producers are built for this age. We're built for isolation. We're built for getting it out on our own.
Mm-hmm. In one way, then, it's a bit of a silver lining at the moment.
Really, yeah, in a way, because we've already been kind of wood shedding, if you will.
Yeah. I'm sure that within these last few months, you probably, just cracking out those jams, man. Just
Oh yeah, I'm close. I'm on a lot of really great catchy verses, and now I'm working in on those bridges, those turnarounds. We got to cut into that monotony of a good dance track.
oh man, I'm really looking forward to your upcoming releases, man.
Hey, awesome.
Oh,
yeah, me
man.
too.
But just to go back and then with the Pendletons, man. So what was that latest album called?
The last album was called 2 Steps Away.
2 Steps Away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do right now, we're going to get into a couple of jams on that. Is there any particular favorites you'd like to hear right now?
2 Step Into Death. The track that the album is named after is a perfectly apt tune to listen to.
Nice. Say no more. Let's get into it right now.
Shake